unleashes a whole other can of worms for Rob in Doctors. But now Derval seems to have stolen Tanya's heart in Shortland Street.
You need to be able to work with Chris face to face.
We've made huge progress.
We have.
Because we're really great together.
Say what?
Just the truth, that's all.
Let me go! Do you want me to call security? Because I will.
Hey, is everything okay here?
See? I knew you'd like Rape's book if you gave it a go.
I was just having a quick flick.
Looked pretty engrossed to me.
God, he's such a blowhard. Oh, I climbed this and whoa, I discovered that. But he made half of it up just to make himself look good.
All the money goes to charity, so what's the matter?
The Witches of Madison County. You reading this as well?
No, that's for Luke. You know how he's into the occult.
Since when did you buy Luke Derval thoughtful little gifts?
It's his birthday tomorrow. Aren't you guys going to his lunch?
Well, I wasn't invited.
Me neither.
What makes you so special? Apart from the fact that he's got a huge crush on you.
Ha ha.
Come on, you. We'd better skedaddle if we want to make that movie.
Okay. So JJ's asleep. If he wakes up and is grizzly,
Yes,
then just...
I'll be fine, Maya.
Okay, if he wants water, just come on.
Yes, okay, I gotta go. Bye.
All right, gosh.
Have fun.
Is this about Rachel?
We got on well. We got through our work. I managed to play it cool, even after Callum came snooping. But then there was a moment. Just after we agreed to call it a day, I put an innocent little hand on her shoulder.
Uh-oh.
And then the yelling started.
Oh, you've blown it, you idiot.
And now I have a witness.
To your idiocy, amen to that.
No. A real live witness. Daniel, he came in to rescue her.
Look, I'm sorry, but how is this playing the long game?
I'm glad I didn't waste any more of my time.
Are you giving up?
I made a complete fool of myself over her. I acted in a way that I have never acted over any other woman. And then an orderly walks in and looks at me like I'm some kind of aggro lowlife, and for what? Nothing.
She's in denial.
No, you read it wrong. I read it wrong.
Oh, come on, you can't seriously believe old man Mackay's the one, him and his slippers.
He can have her.
She's looking out for number one like she always does. You must see that now.
I do. Very clearly.
So, you and Chris finally called it a day, huh?
Yeah.
Well, your dinner is ready and is waiting, as promised. You all right?
Don't.
What's the matter?
I'm fine.
Hey, no, you're not.
Just give me a minute, please.
What is it? Did Chris do something?
The meeting got a little out of hand.
Did you argue about something? The proposal, the conference? He tried it on, didn't he? That pig.
I tried to leave the room and he wouldn't let me.
He what?
And then Daniel came in and he heard us shouting. He was worried. What'd I miss?
You should have stayed in that meeting as I asked you to.
Hey, leave her alone. It's not her fault Chris Warner's a prat. What did he do?
Could you give us a minute, please?
Sure.
I knew he'd try something like this. I got a good mind to go round there.
It won't solve anything.
Maybe not, but it'd make me feel a hell of a lot better.
Just leave it, Callum. I'm embarrassed enough as it is.
No way. I'm going to make him pay. Just you watch.
What are you complaining about? You wanted to spend some time with Tanya. Here's your chance.
But why did you have to lie to her that it was my birthday?
It's called sealing the deal, Luke, a.k.a. by any means necessary.
Well, you shouldn't have deceived her like that. I don't want a relationship based on dishonesty.
Whoa. Slow down there, Tiger. You're not in a relationship with her. Not yet, anyway. But here's a chance for you guys to develop your friendship. An opportunity for you to impress her on your home turf.
I want Tanya to spend some time with me because she likes me, not because she feels obliged to.
You really like her, don't you?
She's a beautiful woman, inside and out. Or maybe I should call the whole thing off.
Why?
I've never had much luck with women. Not like you.
What about Gail?
She changed her number so I'd stop calling her.
Belinda?
She almost filed a restraining order against me.
Katie?
You stole her from me, remember?
Katie? Are you sure? I thought that was Cara.
You stole her, too.
Anyway, that's all in the past now, brother. I've got your back.
Who am I kidding? What chance does someone like me have with someone like Tanya?
No, think positively. Just be yourself.
But that would preclude me from celebrating my alleged birthday today, since it's actually 3 weeks away.
Positive, Luke. Positive.
Positive. Okay.
Is there something wrong with the coffee at the IV?
No?
Then why are you buying coffee here when you get them free at work?
Because if I sit around at work drinking coffee, someone might call me lazy, even if it is my morning off.
Someone like my husband.
I gotta go.
Try and grab a nap. He was up all night.
Is he sick?
With worry. He's convinced Dad's trying to get rid of him. You know this already.
Your father was rabbiting on about Brody all night till I told him to put a sock in it. I knew it was bad, but not this bad.
I love Brody and I love Dad. Why can't they just love each other?
If only it were that simple.
Just wish there was something I could do to make them get along.
You'd need a magic wand for that, love.
I'm serious. It's awful seeing them hate each other's guts.
You know what your father loves most in the world?
Watching footy with a beer?
No.
Going to the Speedway with Uncle Kev.
Feeling useful. If you can somehow find a way for your dad to help Brody with something, then who knows?
Tanya.
Hey.
Good to see you.
You too.
Here's the birthday boy.
You look wonderful.
I first on you.
Actually, you're the only person coming.
Are you serious?
Is that a problem?
No. No, it's a surprise.
Is that for Luke?
Yes. It's only a little.
You shouldn't have. Witches of Madison County.
Happy birthday.
How very thoughtful of you.
Yes, it is. I better go check on lunch.
So, how good of you to come.
Hey. So, how old are you?
I hope you don't mind my animals. They're not to everyone's liking.
No, they're actually quite amazing. So lifelike.
That's the art of taxidermy. Giving the illusion of life to the dead.
Oh, kind of expected to start roaring.
That's one of the first pieces I got when I was a kid.
How do you get it like that?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, it's quite fascinating, really. Pick one and I'll tell you all about it.
You wanted to see me? Cut the crap, Warner. You know damn well what this is about. All I want to do is deck you, but then I'd be no better than you are. You used that meeting to plead your case to Rachel. She didn't tell you what you wanted to hear. So what did you do? You resorted to standover tactics. You turned into a bully boy. What a man. I'd hate to think what would have happened if Daniel hadn't been walking by. What you did was reprehensible. You can code it any way you like, Warner. But you acted like a sexual predator. Got anything you'd like to say?
Will that be all?
Well, at least you have the decency not to plead your innocence. It's a shame you don't have the decency to tender your resignation. If you do anything, and I mean anything, to upset Rachel again, I will find a way to make you pay. Are we clear? I said, are we clear?
Yes.
Then get out of my office, because I can hardly stand to look at you.
I'm stuffed. Hey, kind of like one of your animals.
Would you like to see that Taxidermy for Beginners book? I'll be back directly.
So I've been reading your book.
Have you now?
Is danger really your middle name?
Chapter 3.
Answer the question.
Actually, it's Engelbert.
Ah, yeah. So what else isn't true? Some of the stuff in there is pretty out there.
I may have taken a bit of dramatic license here and there.
I knew it.
But that's not me trying to blow my own trumpet.
You sure about that?
That's me trying to sell as many books as I can. All the proceeds go to charity.
Right, for that tribe,
Irian Jaya.
what does all the money go towards? The Raphael Engelbert Derval Memorial Temple.
They're not the only charity.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
The last thing I want, Tanya, is to be the big white savior. I just want to help them get the things they want, not the things I think they need. Westerners dismiss them as savage and backward, but when you spend time with them, you realize that they are actually preserving the true spirit of man. They've got this incredibly rich inner world and an amazing relationship with nature. We could learn a lot from them. Anyway, end of sermon.
Here we go. Taxidermy for beginners.
I'll be back with that cake.
This section where they show what they do with the animal's organs is particularly fascinating.
You sure about this?
Well, you want Dad off your back, don't you?
Ever so slightly.
Then trust me. That'll be him.
Oh, I hope you're right about this, for my sake. Hey, Murray. Thanks for coming.
I haven't got anything better to do.
No, hey, I really appreciate it, eh?
Belle says you got a leaky pipe.
Yeah, in the bathroom under the sink.
And you're too cheap to shell out for a plumber, so you thought you could get a freebie.
I told Brody that you're really good at this sort of thing.
You know it. How much for a man if you can't fix a broken pipe? Remind me what you are good for, because you're not much cop as a barman.
Dad?
Right, let's have a look.
Make a wish.
Not that you believe in wishes, yeah, whatever, just humour us. Hey!
Hey, that's really cool.
Well, that's one of Luke's.
It's really good.
Thank you.
I had no idea you drew.
Oh, it's something I do in my spare time, when I'm not reading up on the occult or indulging in my passion for taxidermy.
Why don't you show Tanya your sketchbook?
Would you like to see it?
Have your cake first.
No, it's okay.
Ladies first.
Thank you. They're so good.
You've got a little bit of cream on your...
Oh, is it gone?
Almost.
No.
Here.
Here you go.
And here you go, birthday boy.
Thank you.
These are really good.
I like to draw things that mean a lot to me. Actually, there is something I've been working on. Do you want to see it? I haven't even shown it to Rafe.
Sure.
It's in my bedroom, but follow me.
Last night, Chris Warner, my boss, what do you know?
And have you tell me off for blabbing about confidential issues? No way.
I wouldn't tell you off. In fact, I'd be really grateful.
Just keep old man Warner away from her.
Well, I know that much, but I don't know why.
He was getting really heavy with her.
He was coming on to her.
Like it was me that walked in, not your dad, eh? Anyway, that's all you're getting from me.
Thank you. About last night. I'm sorry. I may have overreacted. Chris, I don't want things to be difficult between us.
It's a bit late for that, Rachel.
Did you get my email, the notes from yesterday?
I did, thank you.
You know, I really loved watching you and Rachel work together. You're both brilliant people.
We have our moments.
You know, I really admire Rachel. Recovering alcoholic, got her life together, her career together, her family. That's right. It's my family too, which she's very much a part of. Not that she's replaced my mother. Justine, do you remember her? When things went downhill after she had an affair with a doctor.
Okay. Point taken.
Points, plural, because I'm not finished.
Sophie! Your loyalty is admirable, but you don't understand the situation.
Well, I'd like to understand.
It really is none of your business.
Like I said, she's my family.
If that's the case, then take care of her.
I will.
Come in. It's not entirely finished, but, what do you think?
I don't know what to say.
Oh, I told you I like to draw things that mean something to me, and you mean something to me, Tanya.
Luke,
No, please, let me finish. The fact that you agreed to come, it really means a lot to me, but because I like you. Tanya, I really like you.
I like you too, Luke. But not like that. Oh, if I have done anything to give you that idea, I'm so sorry.
But that kiss the other day, but...
Oh, look. Oh, that wasn't a kiss. It was just a friendly peck on the cheek.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I don't mean to ruin your birthday.
It's not even my birthday.
What?
Rafe told you it was my birthday.
Why?
So you'd come. I knew it was a mistake.
I'm sorry, Luke. I have to go.
Get in there and help him.
He won't let me.
How's it going in there, Dad?
I need about that wrench.
I got it.
Yeah, there you go. You have a screwdriver, Brady.
Phillips or flathead?
Know the difference?
Yeah.
Phillips. And a torch. You can hold it for me.
You're in. Go.
Yes. Yeah, thanks. Yep. Your boyfriend actually has a use, Bella.
Ah, cooperation. How beautiful.
Oh, for goodness sake. Some people are unbelievable.
What did you do?
Not him. Your landlord. Neglect.
Eh?
There's water damage and rot under the sink.
Is it bad?
Oh, it's bad, all right. Really bad.
Then I issued the rat with a warning. Trust me, we won't be bothering you again.
We still have to work together, though. We're only halfway through the surgical tourism presentation and we've got the conference...
Next week, yes, I know, and you're going.
Excuse me?
I just booked you a ticket to the States.
I'm still waiting for funding approval from the DHB.
They were mucking around. We're going to take it out of our own budget.
Without consulting me.
This way, you don't have to deal with the fallout between you and Chris. You can't argue with that.
But Chris wanted to go.
Exactly.
Escape hatch for me and punishment for him.
Now you're getting it.
It's all your fault. You told me to be myself. Told me to show her my sketchbook.
Yeah, but I didn't know you'd done a ginormous painting of her. That must have freaked her out.
She wasn't very happy when she found out you lied about it being my birthday.
Why did you tell her that?
I can't lie to the woman I love. I won't. Now I've lost her. All thanks to you.
Yeah, I know how you feel. But...
No, you don't.
Lukey, come on.
You always get the girl. So don't you dare stand there and tell me you know how I feel. Because you don't.
And guess what? It wasn't even his birthday.
That's why we weren't invited then.
So they lied to you just so you'd go?
And then he tells me he's really into me.
No surprises there.
Talk about awkward.
Poor thing. So it sounds like the whole event was a complete disaster.
Some bits actually weren't that bad.
Which bits?
Are you sure there's no way around this?
Sorry.
Was that the landlady?
Yep.
Please tell me you've been paying the rent.
Oh, no, it's nothing like that.
Then what does she want?
It's a long story.
Tell me the short version.
I got Dad to come and have a look at that leak under the bathroom sink. I thought it would help him and Birdie, you know, bond.
Actually, that part worked.
But Dad discovered all this rot and mould under there.
So the bad news is we'll have workmen traipsing through.
We've got to move out.
When?
We've got 2 weeks.
You're joking.
Turns out the whole building might have structural damage or something.
So none of this would have happened if Murray hadn't come over, right?
Right.
Good one.
Rafe, what are you doing here?
I came here to beg.
Why aren't you on your knees?
The casket's in my way.
Come on.
Luke's a great guy, Tanya. Please give him another chance. I'm the one who lied about it being his birthday.
It's really nice that you're trying to defend your brother, Rafe, but
You're not into it, never have been. I had to try.
and it's really lovely that you did.
Poor old Lukey, just his luck he's fallen for someone who's completely sworn off men.
Dad completely sworn off men.
Who's the lucky fellow?
You have to ask.
Tanya, you are everything I'm looking for in a woman. You're beautiful, you're caring, you're funny. And believe me, there is nothing more I would like than to take you in my arms right now and plant one on you.
What's stopping you?
My brother's at home with a broken heart. The only thing he's got for company is a wall full of stuffed animals and a half-eaten chocolate cake. I am not going to hurt him even more than he's already hurting. I can't do that. I'm sorry, Tanya.
Leah decides to take a leap of faith, but has she gone a step too far in Home and Away today at 1:30? But now, coming up after the break, it's Doctors.
I'm Jen.